Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those who have subscribed. If you haven't, please subscribe. It helps me. Maybe it'll help you. I don't know. So without further ado, let's just kind of jump into it. As you can see here, Glock 43X, and this is kind of it's already been unboxed, but we'll do an unboxing, right? TLR-7 sub. So, long story on this, and we'll get to the unboxing. I'm on a quest because I like how this conceals, and I like how it shoots. I'm not a huge fan of the trigger yet. There's trigger jobs. I just don't want to spend a lot of money into this. Keep in mind, I did pick this 43X up for a little over 400 bucks, so it was a steal, and I had to get it. But I'm on a quest for a good concealed carry option. I'm not big into the Glock 19. That's not what I want. I'm 5'6". I'm 180 pounds, so short, stocky, wear good fitting clothing. I don't wear anything baggy, and I don't really want to change my wardrobe up that much. So what I have found is I do carry this appendix. If you have a good belt, and I'll put some videos out there, and you actually wear your pants right, I'll put some videos out there for me, because I do kind of have a little bit, not a gut, but a little bit of stomach. So I'm fit, but it's just how I'm shaped. So I've learned I pull my pants up and they ride where they should ride. I wasn't sagging before, but they just ride up higher and go up a size or two, and it works well. Anyways, TLR-7 sub. This is the unboxing. Let's just get to the unboxing part first. That's what you want to see, right? Straight out of the box, this has already been opened, been installed on the 43X, but this is the Streamlight, and it fits Glock 43X/48 MOS. Railed subcompact handguns. There was a sale on these, and so I picked it up. So out of the box, what do you get? Well, you get the TLR-7 sub. And I'm going to take out the battery real quick, because I've already installed the battery. I've already put this on the weapon, and it's just awesome. But you get the battery, Streamlight battery. You get the TLR-7 sub. This didn't come with any keys because this is direct for this weapon. I'll put out another video that is for a TLR-7A here in a little bit that you'll see. It did come with keys. So you get the light, you get the battery, and you get the tool, which the tool does have kind of a flat head on the one side. It's plastic though, so I mean it works. It does have the pin on the other side, and then it does have a grooved section right there for if you need it to, which I don't need to, but in here there is a C-clip if it'll focus. And so that grooved portion allows you to take that C-clip off, but I didn't need to. So out of the box, that's what you get. For those of you that are curious, it's got a 1 on here for the key, but it fits perfectly on the 43X. You do, standard, it does have the 2 toggles. It did give you an extra set of toggles here, which these seem to be a little bit slimmer. I may have to install those and see what it looks like. I'll do another video on that. So this is a pretty quality light, I will say. And reading some of the specs, I mean, you can see the specs here. Safe off feature, use 3-volt CR1238 lithium, IPX7 waterproof. It doesn't really say the battery life on here, which I'm sure it just depends. But there are a few options you can go at lights. One of the other options comparable to this, I don't want to say comparable, it's just one of the other options that's out there. That's a really good price actually, is the SIG Foxtrot, I think it's 1X or X1. The only downfall to that is holster compatibility. I've noticed that there's not a lot of holsters that fit the 43X and the SIG Foxtrot, but I have noticed there's a lot more options. There's still not a lot, but there's more options for the Glock 43X and the TLR-7 sub. So keep that in mind when you're looking for a light. and go from there. So let's just, that's just what you get out of the box. Let's just go ahead and make this a whole video, and I'll install this on the 43X and let you see. So the neat thing about here, if you have any question, so it does show you which way the battery drops in here. So it's pretty easy. So you drop the battery in there and then, oh, tighten that down. And it's as simple as that. You can't get any simpler than that. And you'll hear it click. So you'll feel like a distinct kind of click groove, and you'll turn it one more time. And that's it. And just to verify, I mean, you'll see. So left, right. So I'll show you. So you tap it, light comes on the right. You tap it, right, light comes on. So if I hold it, you see what I was doing? I was holding it, and the light comes on. I let go, and the light goes off. You hold it on this side, light comes on. You let go, the light goes off. If you tap it, light stays on. Okay. You tap it on the other side, light stays on. It's a pretty powerful beam of light. I live out in the middle of nowhere, and I was broadcasting this thing, and it produces a beam that I'm super happy with. So let's hop it on the pistol, right? So what you do is you loosen this all the way up. So if it'll focus, this screw here, you can turn it with your hand, or the tool here, you can set the tool off in that groove and twist it. Right now it's all the way out because that C-clip is still in there, so it won't go out any further. And I took it off the gun, so watch. It should go right back on it. But essentially you're lining up that groove with the groove on the firearm. So to do that, you kind of have to manipulate it a little bit. Yeah, see how it just pretty much just snaps right on there. So it's a little wiggly right now, but once you clamp it down and it's in that groove, it's not going anywhere. And I'm going to show you here. So you can turn it by hand at first, just to get it going. Right? All right, so it's on there. It's turned by hand. I can turn it a little bit more with my finger. Okay, so it's on there good. It's got a little bit of wiggle, but what you'll do is you'll insert, and be careful because this is plastic. You'll insert this off in here. And make sure you have the right side, because that side's not going to work. So make sure you have the actual right side here. And you turn it. You kind of have to press off in there and turn it. There you go. That's it. It's on there. So what's cool is you're holding your weapon, and I can use my finger to initiate that light. I can hit it. It comes on. You got your fingers, okay? You got a good grip on your gun. You can come down here, toggle it on, toggle it off, hold it. So it's a sweet little setup. These are the bigger toggles on here. I may try the smaller toggles and see if I like those or not. But one of the benefits, obviously, is you have a light on your weapon now. Now, here's another great benefit that I didn't realize until I shot my buddy's 43X. So when I was shooting mine, we all know it's snappy, right? It's snappier than your full-size Glock 19. It has a little bit more muzzle rise. I get that because it is a smaller firearm, even though you do have a good grip on it. It's light, so for those of you that saying it's not snappy, kudos to you. But it's a little bit snappy to me. It's nothing bad. It's just if I could do something to reduce that, that'd be great, right? Well, this is where this comes into play. Not only is this beneficial for, I think for a concealed carry or home defense weapon is a light, but also shooting one with a light mounted on the front of it, it doesn't take away all the muzzle rise, but it definitely helps. And I can tell you, shooting my buddy's 43X with a TLR-7, or even if you go the Sig Foxtrot, there's weight, and you can feel it when you put it on. There's weight on the front of this gun. Shooting his with the light and then shooting mine, there is a noticeable difference in felt recoil and muzzle rise shooting the weapon. I could tell a difference. So here we are. It's TLR-7 sub. I say pick one up. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm, right or wrong. You can view the specs on here. You can find these anywhere. But what I found, you look into it, but I wanted something that had good holster options and I'll put out another video of a holster that I got and a holster I'm waiting on. That's super comfortable, but that's just it. You know, this had a lot more holster options than the Sig Foxtrot or any of the other brands, I thought. So there you go. There you have it. That's it on the gun. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you have any questions.